Hello guys and welcome to my channel. Now I've been having so many people coming to my DM asking only explain how to use the software, but I didn't explain or probably take trade with it for them to see. In today's explanation, I'm just going to show you how I take the trades exactly. So this is 30 minutes time frame. On this 30-minute time frame, I got a sell signal, so I'm going to show you right here. So this was the sell signal. Yes, this was the sell signal. So what made me stick to this plan was this strategy was when you look up at the 30-minute time frame, price was at the premium zone. You can see it's at the premium zone. So definitely we are expecting price to take a reversal or make a reversal. So what did I look for before going to 5 minutes to modify this trade? One, I was looking for another block. I want to see where price is going. So immediately I sight this other block here, this block here. You can see it because we have a little BOS, that means break of structure towards the upside before price got to the premium zone. So since price at the premium zone now, definitely price will definitely come down to this zone. Now it will not come directly into this box because we have a resistance line. So if I'm to put my stop loss, I'll put it above the resistance line. Exactly. But before then, I just took out the vertical line, like I do tell all those of you who have the software already, that when your alert pops up, you don't take trade because this is 30 minutes. I place the vertical line on the sell signal. Exactly now. So I placed it on it. Then I went to 5 minutes for modification of the trend. Remember I told you that what you will notice is that you can see where the 30-minute arrow is. You can see it. Sorry. You can see where the 30 minutes arrow is, right? This is where it is. So I always look for counter trend, which is what? This buy. It counter my sell because we wanted to take a sell trade. So I waited for a counter trend. Now the reason why I normally wait for a counter trend is it will do away with all the liquidities on the way, and it will give you assurance of price coming down to your area of interest. Exactly. It will take off all the liquidity, then bring price down to your area of interest. So immediately I sight the whole thing and price got to the premium zone, just like the same thing it is in 30 minutes. Eh? Just like the same thing we have in 30 minutes. So I know that definitely price will come. Now, even if there is a spike, the advantage of this strategy is that even though there is a spike, it will definitely go to your favor because price doesn't move anyhow. It has a destination. So from 30-minute time frame, we're able to say that price is coming to the other block. It can come there, retest it, then continue, or probably take a down trade. Now, above all, I went to H4 to see where price is. You can see that in H4, price was also at area of interest, which is other block. So it's a resistance zone as well. So it's a resistance zone as well. So that was why I said, okay, no problem. I'm going to take that trade. So as it is now, I've placed the trade. I'm just going to modify it by putting the area of take profit. I only want to bring it down exactly to where this other block is. So I'm just going to put it above the resistance line. I don't want to be greedy. Exactly. I don't want to be greedy. So I'll be modifying it to 1386. 1386. 1386. So that's the modification I'm going to be using for it. 1380 and then 6. So I'm going to be modifying that right away. So if you are yet to understand how to use this software, as somebody who have purchased it. So this is another opportunity for you to grab how to use it. Is that clear, guys? Because the ideal is to make profit. The idea is to make profit. So let me quickly check again. We said the modification should be 13, okay, 13,810, not 13,86. 13,810, 13,810. So I'm modifying it right here. 13,810. Please, if you are new to my channel, kindly do me a favor to hit the subscribe button, put on notification bell so that anytime I put out an amazing content like this, you'll be among the first to be notified. So I'm putting the TP 13,810. So for those of you who are requesting for strategy that is concrete, this is the best strategy you can use to scalp the market. So already I've put in my TP, so let me go to 30 minutes. Okay, my SL, I'm going to put my stop loss above the premium zone. That means where I set the premium zone, I'm going to put my stop loss above it. So my stop loss will be, well, let's go back to the M5 where we did our analysis. Good. So I'll put my stop loss above I think I can start it more better here. So you can see there's a resistance line at the top already. So that's my stop loss is going to be 13,948. 13,948. So if this trade eventually come to profits, what am I expecting? You see, each trade will give me $17. Each trade is going to give me $17 profit. Each trade is going to give me $17 profit. So this is the essence of trying to understand this concept, because you don't have to take all the trade every day. Yes, you don't need to take all the trades every day, but make sure that any trade you are taking is going to bring profit. Take trades that has high probability of winning compared to loss. So that is the essence of this strategy. So I just want to show you, probably I'm going to stop doing video here, then at the end of the trade I'm going to show you the outcome. Is that clear, guys? See you in the next video. Alright, guys, this was the conclusion of the boom 1000. That is the sell. You can see it right here. The buy was a spike strategy I used. So if you check the channel, you see it. But the one I analyzed with the chart, so this was the end result, $14. That is about 5. So even though you have took one trade or you stake one trade, you should know what it is. So the main thing is understanding the concept of the softwares and how to use them. That is the strategy behind the softwares, and then probably you keep leveraging and winning every time, because it seriously help you to understand where price is going to and where price is going to stop. So I'll go back to the chart now and explain in details how the whole thing moved. Definitely I'll just make a recap on what happened and how I took the trades. Alright, take care, guys, and then watch till the end. Alright, guys, now back to our charts. This was the end result of the trade you saw me took the other time, where I explained on the strategy on boom. Okay, let me put on the network so this was on boom 1000. Now you remember if you check the video very well, it was during the we used the 30-minute signal. That means the 30-minute signal, that was what we used for this entry. So in this video now, I'm going to be explaining in details why and how, so that for those of you who are still skeptical, and then some of you are still like, hey, admin, this, that, or you just probably don't want to understand that this thing is real. So I'm just going to break it down to you so that you get to understand it. Now, on 30-minute time frame, we got a sell signal. So for those of you who got the software already and you've gone through the videos I explained, I also taught you how to modify your entry. So when we got that sell signal on 30-minute time frame, all we do is we place our vertical line at that point so that we will be able to modify it with any lower time frame of our choice. So now I later went, let me put off my data so that I can move the chart. So immediately I got the signal, I used 5-minute time frame. This applies to either forex or any other pair. Already I've made videos explaining it in details, so I think there's no cause of alarm for that. You don't need to come start asking which pair does it work or which currency. Now this is the vertical line in 30 minutes. So this was the point to get that signal. And then to me, I love to see counter entry. That means before I take my exact signal, I want to see counter entry. Now what does this counter entry normally does? In higher time frame, it indicates that there's a break of structure, right? Indicate that there's a break of structure, because for this buy to come up, it must create break of structure, then it get to a particular zone, which is called a premium zone. You will see it in the M30, though it's on the M5 here. So immediately price got to that premium zone. That means it has taken excess, the buyers has pushed price to a point whereby sellers are trying to reverse the price. That is in the forex term. So price got to that premium zone and immediately go to that premium zone. What I'm waiting for after this counter entry, the next signal that will come in line with what I want to take, which is sell, that is the signal I'm going to follow. And now we don't just follow the signal, we are going to check where price is at the current time frame in the signal, where price is at the higher time frame, which is the 30 minutes we are using. If price is close to a support zone, since it's a sell, or if price is close to a bullish order block, there is high probability that we are going to ignore that trade, because there's tendency that that trade will not go far again, so we ignore it and look for other good opportunity. But if it is not close to any support zone or any other block, then we leverage it. But we must be able to identify where price is going to. That's why if you check the video, out of those of you who got it already, where I talked about destination, you need to understand where price is going before you take any trade. You should be able to identify where is this price going. So when you're able to identify it, then it justify your entry, and then you'll be able to modify everything to your taste. So immediately we got the buy, the sell signal here. This is the point we got a good sell signal now. Now the sell signal is valid. Why? We were able to identify that price has gotten to a premium zone in 30 minutes. Yes, price has gotten to a premium zone in 30 minutes time frame. So at that premium zone, we're expecting price to drop. So when we go back to 30 minutes, the question is, where is price going to? Already it has indicated that price is coming to this other bullish other block, either to come and retest, then keep going, or probably break through and change character totally towards the downside. So we are not going to be taking risk. We are only going to trade based on the information we get. But before price get to this what is it called, this bullish order block, we notice that there was a resistance line, right? And if you look towards this side, there's what we call um It's what we call flip zone. Price was reacting as resistance at this point. Do you notice it? But price later breakthrough. That was why it was able to create a break of structure, which warrant this other block. It may be valid, but we are not still going to look down on that zone. That's why I place my TP above it, because there's high tendency price might get there, shoot up, range for a while. If it's not taking, it continue to go bullish. So you must follow the information price is giving you. And since this is our entry, um, this is our signal time frame, then we have to be very careful in whatever we are doing here. So I wouldn't want to risk price the trade all the way down. That was why I took my profits at that zone where the price eventually closed. So sometimes you need to settle down and re-strategize, make sure you take a good look at what price have did in the past and what price is going to do currently. So that is why I just move my TP above that flip zone where price broke. You get it? So if price should take profit before it get to that zone. If price decide to do whatever it like already, I'm out of the market. So that was the idea. That was why I placed my own TP there. But I know certainly price must come down. But nevertheless, sometimes price might play some kind of trick. You can't really tell and you can't decide. So it might come down, but it might take time, because you can see we have another support zone at this point below the bullish order block. So there's tendency price is going to find it a bit difficult to break through these areas. Price is going to find it a bit difficult to break through this area. So don't joke with it. This zone. I'm not saying it's not going to break through, but it's going to find it a bit difficult before it finally penetrates through. So this is why I increased or definitely pushed my TP up to avoid those noise that is going to occur later. So from this point of my entry to this exit, it was for a single trade that was $14. And if you check, price never even break above the swing high, so it never made attempt of hitting my stop loss, not at all. It never made attempt hitting the stop loss. So that was why we went back to 5 minutes, we took the trade, and then we put our TP here. Now this strategy applies, or this trading pattern applies to any pair, any currency. Yes, it applies to any pair, any currency. The main thing is, whichever currency you are trying to trade on, make sure you take your time to analyze it. It is better to take one trade that is going to end successfully than looking for multiple trade which you are not sure of what is going to happen. You are not sure of what is going to happen. So if you have the idea of it's better I make little profits and leave while the opportunity is clear, then it will be difficult for you to lose in this kind of trading strategy. Exactly, it will be very, very difficult. It will be very, very difficult. Price will definitely every day. Price will definitely you must definitely see a signal either for buy or for sell. So why now hurry for short signal that is not sure, that you can't really attest if it's going to go towards your favor or not. Now, for those of you who are asking, at least I've been able to explain, show you series of proof. So it's a thing of decision. Then for those of you who have already gotten it, please, I told you, you have my number. Anytime you have any question, please, I'm always available. DM me so that you'll be able to lay your complaint, then I'll be able to address it ASAP. But don't forget that it is better you practice this strategy, understand it before you fund the account. Some of you will fund the account, then you start looking for strategy to use to trade. That is not the best way to do it. The best way to trade is get a strategy, be sure of it before you put your money. Because if you let money comes into your account first before you start looking for strategy, then you are only going to gamble that money and you're going to lose it. That is just the main reason why many of you have been losing trades on Forex. So I think I've been able to show you and prove to you again that if you are new or you are old, this is the system you need. because here you can see everything price is doing. You can be able to modify your entry, because the reason why you are trading what is it called, the mobile strategy, in your mobile strategy only a few people know how to modify, and even the modification is not certain because they can't see the clear picture of what price is doing. So if you have this strategy, you'll be able to modify. You should be able to identify where price is going to have issues and where price is not going to have issues, and you'll be able to see reasons why price is taking reversals. So you have everything here. And remember, either you are doing it on forex, crypto, or whichever pair you want it, it is available and the strategy works for all. There is no limitation. In as much as it's tradable asset, then it will definitely deliver. All you need is just get the information and then understand how to use each and every tools you are seeing right here. And for those of you who have it, I forgot to tell you something. This thing doesn't remain constant. They update themselves. So there are certain time you are going to be avoiding trade, especially those of you trading synthetic. Anything midnight trade, avoid it. Anything trade from 10 to 1, avoid it. You can start from 1 till the morning, because if you take any trade around 10 and it's not going to also favor, it doesn't hit your TP before 1 a.m. All these things you are seeing here will update themselves for the day. So they will reposition themselves for the day. That is one other trick on synthetic indices that some people don't know. So they will take their position for the day, start with the information of what price has delivered so far. So avoid it. I have many losses when I was using this strategy at first. Yes, because sometimes I will take trades, before you know it, trade that I've analyzed and did everything, I'll just see that everything has changed all of a sudden. And before you know, it will just hit my stop loss. So to avoid it, don't take any midnight trade, anything from 10 p.m., 11, 12. If your trade is not close on positive, it's better you close it. Then anything from 1 a.m., that is after 1 a.m. If you have any good setup, take it. Is that clear? Because already the whole stuff will must have updated. They must have updated themselves automatically and take new positions. So that is that. If you are interested, don't worry, don't hesitate. My number is always in the description below. You can message me and then we talk on the way forward. So cheers guys. If you don't have the cash, keep leveraging on the free signals. Just subscribe and make sure you share, so that when you make little buck from those signals, you can then get yourself a suitable strategy like this to trade the market and make consistent earning. Alright, so I just want to show you the updates and everything. So this is what later end the trade. I'm going to show you the results at the end of this video, or before the beginning of this video, during the editing. So I'm going to show you the outcome of the stuff. So thanks for watching and see you later.